Well, hello there, guys. We're going to go ahead and get started here very, very soon. Let me actually go ahead and get rid of this image. Put it underneath the browser source. Well, hello there, guys. We're going to go ahead and get started here very, very soon. I will increase my mic volume quite a bit here, actually significantly. And we're going to be playing an interesting battle, to say the least. And that's going to be the battle for Jerusalem's Old City. So we will be playing as Israel in this battle, but this is one of the toughest ones, honestly. So I can't wait to jump in here and play a bit, but we're going to wait about 5 minutes until we officially get started, and then we will, of course, jump in as soon as possible. So I can't wait to jump in here and play a bit, but we're going to wait about 5 minutes until we officially get started, and then we will, of course, jump in as soon as possible. Hey, do a barrel roll, good to see you. Hey, Messy Nessie. Crossroads, good to see you again. Very good to see you again. So yeah, I think this is going to be an appropriate battle, guys. We're going to give it 4 minutes, but there's a lot of fun here. And basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to retake the old city from the Arabs. It's not going to be easy, but we'll do our best. Hey, Jason, good to see you too. We also have a lot of leaders here that you guys might know. Mordecai Pincus, Albert Cohen. People should know Albert Cohen. So a lot of these guys actually come from even World War II. They were part of the Jewish resistance in the ghetto, in the concentration camps. So a lot of interesting characters make up this attack to retake the old city. We've already got 40 viewers. That's so cool. You can see people really want to see this game. Yeah, absolutely. Today we're going to be doing... We could do a tank battle. It's up to you guys. I mean, if you guys want to switch to a tank battle, we absolutely could. We could maybe do some sort of poll here with Muso. Tank battle or battle for the old city. I love the battle for the old city. I mean, it's just such a huge battle. And of course, such a memorable one. And we do have some armored cars. And some interesting things like armored buses, which I love. I love the armored bus. That's just a great idea. Improvised plate armor are protected from small arms fire and a machine gun right in the middle. But I'm totally up for anything, guys. Special Forces was in the lead in the poll. Okay, I see how you guys want it. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, so here's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to do one of the Special Forces missions, and I'll actually let the creators here recommend one. So let me jump into scenario here, and I'll let them recommend one of these Special Forces mission. Give me one with a lot of action, because we want to make sure that we take up this hour with just a ton of action, Rambo style, destroying everything possible. Hey, Wavel, how's it going, bud? Yeah, I used it as a weapon when I first played the battle. I managed to win the battle earlier. I've been playing this game non-stop since I got it. And I believe, Muso, by the way, officially we can say now that the game was released. We were having a few technical difficulties, but I think now it is released. And hi, Filippo. How are you doing? We're just waiting for the creators here to let us know what would be a good, like, sort of special ops battle, or espionage battle. I'm going to take a look here myself. I wonder if we have raid at Entebbe. I don't think we do. That would be really cool if we could do raid in Entebbe. So there you go, guys. It's officially out. You can check it out. You can play it. Go out and pick it up. I can't wait. And yeah, congratulations, guys, for your game coming out. That's really cool. Into Africa has paras and tanks. So that's okay. That's an idea. So Into Africa is one idea. What else do we have? Like something where maybe we just need to go into a country, infiltrate, destroy some stuff, and get out. Let's keep on moving down. Now, Sam hunting is one of them, but I want to do something else. And we've downloaded all of the modifications, so we have every single mod here. Humbling of the tank or Into Africa. Okay, let's see if we can find Into Africa. So I see Raid into Libya looks fun. What about Raid into Libya, guys? What do you think? In the meantime, I'll keep looking for Into Africa. I hope I haven't passed it. So many here. Also got Crisis in CERT. That's another one we could do. I'm trying to look for Into Africa here. I have so many. You guys can just see the amount of different scenarios you can get. It doesn't end. This game never ends. Okay, I might have to go back because I'm not seeing Into Africa here. Alright guys, let's jump back all the way, because I do remember seeing Into Africa when I was playing. So I'm going to jump all the way back to the beginning here. And there's Into Africa. So let's check this out. I've never played this one. Apparently it's got paratroopers, etc. Israeli paratroopers from the 243rd Airborne Brigade crossed the Suez Canal during the early morning hours of October 16th and established a small bridgehead near Dever. Meeting little resistance, they began expanding to the north the following day while the Battle of the Chinese Farm was in full swing. As the brigade advanced north, resistance increased from a hodgepodge of units, mechanized infantry, artillery, and commandos. The advance was slow, even though it was supported by tanks firing from the east bank. Wow. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play the scenario. And the complexity on this one is 3. That's a tough one. Crisis in CERT, Jason. Yeah, I looked at that one earlier. That one's really good. We might take a look at that one before the end of the stream, because that one takes place in Libya, and I really enjoy it. So let's go ahead and check this one out. Into Africa. Let's see what happens. Let's see how we do, more importantly. Okay, we've got some airstrikes. Beautiful. So I haven't had the opportunity to actually use any airstrikes yet. That is going to be fun. So these are, of course, the enemy units. Let's take a look and see where our units are. Okay, we've got these guys over here. So quite a lot. But I want to take a look at the enemy defenses. Ooh, look at this. These are our guys. My goodness, we've got a lot of units. Okay, fair enough, man. Let's do it. So I'm just taking a look here at what the enemy has. We can expect some contact from the rifle platoon. I'm going to see if we can fire at them from here. Well, that's pretty far. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's try. Okay, fair enough. I'm going to go ahead and go straight for this position. Let's go. So we're going to Izab el-Aqada, or Aqada, for our first attack. And at this point, I'm just going to try to overwhelm their defenses. They don't seem to have a lot of men there. They probably have some reserves in the back. And I'll also try to move some armor up if we have any. Yes, we've got some tanks. Oh, nice. Okay. Some more enemy units up there. See if I can get a shot off here. So I'm not sure if any of these... A man-pad might be able to take out a tank. Ooh, I'm not sure, guys. We're going to have to move a little bit more. For now, I'm just going to move him into that position with the commando units. Yeah, they're not going to be able to fire either, although we could consider using an airstrike here. I really want to see what happens when we use it, to be honest. And we're going to move some of the guys north towards the Suez Canal here. Looks like there's a lot of enemy defenses in this area. Fair enough, we have our work cut out for us. Let's go ahead and move up. And we also have another tank here. I might move the tank up, but I'll see if we don't need it for a particular front. There are a lot of units in this scenario. I really like that. So this is a big battle, also using Special Forces units. And some armored engineers. Alright, so for this tank, let's take a look. I don't see a lot of resistance, honestly, but it could be the fog of war hiding the resistance. Most of it is all the way up here. So I'm just going to move up normally. Nice! The Star of David flies over this area, and perhaps we can even get a shot off at that unit. No, not so lucky. Fair enough. I'm going to try to move up a little bit more. And I think he's out of attack points for sure. But perhaps next turn we could do something. Now, do you guys think we should go ahead and try and use an airstrike on these tanks? Could we potentially take them out if we use an airstrike? Because if we can, I might go ahead and drop some air units here. Ah, thanks. That's a Hex Sidewinder River there. Can't cross it, but over bridges. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, let's try the airstrike. I want to hit the correct area, though, so... What do we want to go for? Those tanks look really good. So do these infantry positions, and so do these massive artillery positions. You know what? Oh, maybe we don't have airstrike right now. Hex is already targeted for air attack. Ah, I see. That's too bad. So we can't switch the Hex here. Fair enough. Okay, well, we do have a lot of 155mm mortars here. So I'm going to drop them right there on the enemy units. Right there. What about over here? I want to see where our guys are and where we're headed to. And try to take out any units there. So I'm actually going to try... I'm not sure... I don't think these mortars are going to kill tanks. Do you guys think these mortars can kill tanks? Let's see. Because if they can, I will use the mortars. Otherwise, I'm probably going to skip them. And just go ahead and drop them on some infantry units. And also we have a 200mm Wolf. Wow. So I think I'm going to use these on just infantry and hope for the best, essentially. Yeah, I'm going to try and take my own initiative here. There we go. Not too worried about that Jeep. I think we can take it out. And what else should we drop it on? Maybe right here where all these infantry units are congregating. Oh, nice. So thank you, Crossroads. He's saying there is a small chance a mortar can disable a tank. Our tanks are superior, though. Fair enough. So I think I'll use the rest of these on infantry units. And I'll call that a day, more or less. See if I have any other units I can move. I think we have plenty, and look at this. We even have the Nagmash M113. Let's take a look. I love the explanations for these units when you hit the F2 button. Armored personnel carrier. So we probably have the units inside this thing that we can unload eventually. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and move it forward towards the enemy. I'll send these guys to the west. got enough guys going northeast, so we'll send these guys to the actual west. Okay. Let's go, boys. Okay, so not everybody can move here. The commander of the Paras can move. We need him to get up there as well. And we've also got another tank and a Jeep with a 106mm recoilless rifle. Wow, okay. Wow, these Israelis have some really cool units, I must say. Alright, we'll send this guy up here. Although he can be easily killed by a tank, I'm guessing. He could probably kill a tank as well. Let's move this tank up here if we can. Okay, hopefully they don't destroy the recoilless rifle. And what's this? Okay, this is our mortar. We don't want to mess with that. Well, our artillery, actually. Let's see what else we've got. Ooh. So I hope this tank doesn't get taken out by one of these units. They look, like recoilless rifle, for instance, they look pretty deadly. And that would be a terrible loss this early on in the game. And specifically this mission. Alright, we still got these units over here. So let's move these tanks. How are we going to get them over? We've got to look for that bridge. Someone mentioned something about a bridge. Where is the bridge? So maybe... Oh, that's right. So all we can do is fire from across the river. Understood. Understood. Okay. Fair enough. So I guess these guys are locked for now, but eventually we might be able to move them to essentially fire from across the river. That would be kind of cool. And I think we're going to go ahead and call it a turn and hope for the best. Please don't destroy my tanks. Here we go, guys. Alright, no effect when they shot at our tank. Looks like their tanks are actually either moving back. Yeah, they're moving back, thankfully. So they're actually retreating a bit. Probably pulling back to a better location with more victory points. Oh, wow. They got right out of there. So our artillery is probably going to miss that unit, unfortunately. Looks like our tank is returning fire, and we managed to kill one unit from their rifle brigade. That is good, but not enough, but still. As you can see, they've totally moved out of the area we are trying to actually fire some mortars on. Well, what's this truck got inside of it? Destroy it before they come out. Alright, here we go. And once again, they're moving out of the location we're trying to bombard. I hope these guys at least stay in their place. Oh, come on. I mean, that happens quite often in this game. It's pretty realistic. All we can hope is that some of our fire will be indirect and actually will end up hitting the enemy. That's a nice grouping of enemy units there. Looks like a technical, perhaps, basically a Jeep with, or not a Jeep, I should say, a pickup truck with a machine gun in the back or an AT gun in the back. Pretty effective. Yeah, I think that's exactly what that is. A Gaz 66 truck with a machine gun. Alright, they're firing and they actually killed one of our heavy machine gun units. Okay, guys, here comes the artillery. Oh, look at that! Airstrike! That is awesome. 2 disrupted, so we reduced by 2 and disrupted them. Killed 2, disrupted 1. Alright, we're actually getting some indirect fire. Not bad, though, guys. Not bad at all. I love seeing those jets. That's not going to do any damage. Okay, back to our turn. Wow. A lot of action for sure. I think you guys absolutely nailed it when you chose this this scenario. It is a cool one, to say the least. Alright, so we've got to take out this light machine gun. Let's go ahead and start opening fire with our twin 20mm guns. These are probably used for air units, but I don't see why they shouldn't be able to fire here. Might need to get a bit closer. Yeah, I thought so. Oh! They actually managed to disrupt the twin 20mm. Make them pay for that, and we just reduced them by 1, so we just killed 1. And no effect on the second. I'm going to move up with the tank unit now and finish the job. Ooh, no effect. We need to return fire now. There we go, guys. We destroyed that unit. And I believe we can actually go ahead and capture these 2 areas. Or at least that area. Beautiful. Okay, let's keep on moving. So we should actually have this tank on an actual road. But I'm going to go ahead and let this guy move up through here. And sort of let these 2 guys lead the way. At least up north. We can go up here. We can start attacking the enemy at this location. It's not looking too bad at all, actually. Okay, as for this particular situation, do want to open fire on the enemy. Fair enough. So I could unload here. Maybe not. So maybe this is just strictly an offensive vehicle, the M113. That worked pretty well. Pretty offensive. Nice. Keep on firing. Okay, we're going to have to actually go in and take that area, and I believe he's got enough movement points to make it. Beautiful. Can he shoot once more? I doubt it. Oh, nice. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our machine gun team. And we've got to watch out because we've got some more enemies over here. We definitely want to make contact with them. Alright, he doesn't want to move up. Lazy. Lazy machine gunner. No? Oh, I see the canal. I see. Oh! I did not mean to do that, guys. I just killed one of my own men. That was friendly fire. That was friendly fire. It was not intentional. But you can do that in this game if you're not paying attention. Okay. Let's move up here. We've got to be careful because we've got a lot of incoming artillery fire. We don't want that landing on our heads. Bring these guys up this way. I'm going to go ahead and try to merge these guys together into a nice cohesive fighting force. And no, I don't think there's anything we really have to take here. Well, actually, there's quite a lot here. So yeah, we will keep on moving forward. We'll just try to keep a sort of line of attacking men in proportion to the movement, of course. I don't want to keep everybody on the road. Doesn't seem like a very good idea. What else can we do? Yeah, I think that's all they're going to move this turn. So for now, I'm pretty happy with that. But of course, we want to call in some artillery as well. So let's take a look at the positions over here of what we're facing. You know, I'm not too worried about the guys over here anymore. I think I'm mostly going to focus at the main enemy strong point back here. That massive gun, the D74 122mm. I mean, that thing looks really dangerous. So I'm going to try to take those two out. Let's go ahead and call in that artillery support. And this is the 200mm Wolf, so I'm going to go ahead and call that in. We might not be able to this turn. It's definitely on standby this turn. That's too bad. And wait a minute. Maybe I'll also hit the enemy infantry unit here. Although I'm not sure if they're going to stick around, so I'll drop 2 rounds. And just hope that works. Okay. Yeah, he can move up a little bit more. Okay, guys, we're going to end the turn. I will take a look here at the chat. Blue on blue can happen, says Crossroads. Yeah, I love that. I think that's a really cool feature. Absolutely. Sorry, B3. We'll read what the status bar says. Okay, let's take a look. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and end the turn. Ooh, nasty artillery fire there. Well, luckily, we have no units in these hexes. Okay, now we're turning it over to the Arab side, side B. Right, they're definitely trying to destroy the tank, so they definitely have the capability of destroying this tank unit. Had I known that, I probably would have been a little more aggressive, but we did just kill one of those crew members. So that's pretty cool. I don't like that these tanks, though, are kind of moving around. I wanted to take them on immediately, but it looks like we're going to have to wait. Oh man, we could maybe get a nice artillery strike here if they just don't move. Just stay put, guys. Gotta be careful here on our western flank. Alright, killed one. Good shooting, boys. Oh, and our tank just obliterated another one of their technicals. So that vehicle was completely devastated. But they are definitely trying to get close to us. As you can see, we reduced one, so we killed yet another soldier there. And we're just going to focus fire on that area. We don't want them retaking that position. Wow. Okay, not bad, guys. Artillery incoming. Or outgoing, I should say. And it's actually completely missing that huge artillery gun. We're not even hitting this infantry unit. Come on. Yeah, that was a bit anticlimactic, to say the least. Let me jump on here and see what you guys are saying. Hey, Tescure, good to see you. It's been a while. Attack, attack, attack. I might face a court-martial. I shot one of my own men. It was totally an accident, I promise. Okay, let's see. So, I think we're going to try to move up on this particular area. I do want to grab that flag, but I don't really want to lose any of my my points to shoot. So I guess we have to move up there anyway, so I might as well move. Let's get the tank to move up here. And we'll get him back up here. Ooh, enemy's actually going to put up a fight, really? Now, I'm not sure if surrendering is something that can happen in this game. I think that would be great if enemy units can actually surrender. But so far, I have not seen that. Now, look at that. We actually managed to get the rifles to retreat. Okay, so somebody said the dang unit does not have enough action points to fire. Yeah, that totally makes sense. See, that's honestly not me not knowing that I can't fire again. It's just I am a double clicker like that. It's just ridiculous. There's no need for it. So I'll try to reduce my double clicks here. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll get this up. And 3 action points here. We can actually check if these are enough action points to fire. And sure enough, they are. And no effect, unfortunately, there. Three points, that might be enough, but I'm not sure if they're in range. No, I don't think that... No, definitely not enough. So not enough action points to fire. I'm actually going to keep these units off the road for the most part. And just try to merge them together. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Keep on going, boys. I think our tank can handle that position. What about here? Nope, can't move. Okay, so those guys are basically just hanging out for now. Same with those guys. Let's take a look at this particular vehicle. We definitely want to stop this attack, so I'm firing at the heavy machine gun. No effect. Fire again. Ooh, nice shot, man. They just disrupted my unit. Let's fire at the rifle brigade. I've changed my mind. Okay, so we do have our own heavy machine gun here, but it seems like it's pretty badly damaged. No effect on theirs. Nice. Managed to actually make the man-pad retreat. And what is a man-pad exactly? Now, I wonder if we can use the F2 button on an enemy unit. That would be pretty cool. But I'm not sure if that would even be fair. Let's see. Ooh, nice. Okay, the Soviet Strela Manpad is a man-portable, shoulder-fired, low-altitude surface-to-air missile system with a high-explosive warhead and passive infrared homing guidance. We want to kill this guy immediately. This is definitely a dangerous one, but it seems that it's mainly used to take out planes, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not sure if it can actually target our units. It seems like it's made almost exclusively for enemy aircraft. I hope that I'm correct on that. I better be correct on that. Can we move in here? No. It's too bad. Okay, we will call in an airstrike pretty soon, but I think we've got some more shooting to do here. Nice work, boys. And we reduced them by 1, so one of the rifles is down. But I really want to take out that B-10. That's really the only threat to our tank, as far as I'm concerned. And sure enough, we managed to reduce it by 1. Nice! Eliminated it, guys. It is no longer a threat. We still have to be careful with this, but I feel pretty confident. Too bad. Okay. That's going to be as far as he can get. This is definitely very rough terrain. Okay, guys, let's call in some support. And we do have the Wolf once again, so I might call in support with him on that unit. The Wolf. Reminds me of Pulp Fiction. So here we go. We'll keep on. We'll call in some support on that. There's not much that I really want to focus on. Maybe this area. Let's completely try to obliterate them if we can. And we will end our turn. I'll go ahead and jump into the chat. Yeah, it looks like Stingers, etc. Yeah, they definitely will be dangerous against a jet fighter, but I don't think they're going to be very dangerous against tank units. Oh, so do we need to bridge it, a B3, with an engineer unit, perhaps? I'm guessing that's what we have to do. And are you talking about this river, or are you talking about, like, these smaller canals? Okay, guys, here we go. Let's turn it over to the enemy. Alright, they're missing our units at least. Alright, it's their turn. I am definitely a little worried. No effect on the tank, but still. So the armored vehicle seems to be repelling most of the shots from the enemy infantry, but they were disrupted, and we just lost our 20mm cannon there. I mean, it's definitely light armor, but that's a loss I didn't want to see happen. Oh, looks like the enemy's falling back to another defensive position here. And unfortunately, I don't think our bombings are really going to help in this situation, guys. Oh boy, they're getting really close. No effect on the rifle division. And look at that, enemy tanks approaching. So when you start seeing enemy armor, you know you gotta be worried. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh, I missed once again. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting any good hits here. So pretty much useless there in terms of the artillery. Our artillery just didn't manage to get the hits. That is too bad. And I'm starting to panic now because I want to see if we have a tank unit somewhere. The enemy tanks are approaching. Where's our tank? It's over here. Okay, so let's move him in here. And I wonder, can he fire? No, this is way too far, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. We'd actually have to get to that city tile, so I'm going to stay put with my tank. And I'll bring this one up as well. Better watch I don't friendly fire with my own tank. That could also occur. Then again, I can move up with both of them. No. This is very risky. Very, very risky, guys. But I'm going to try it anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the machine gun. See if we can hit the enemy unit over here. Oh, come on. Alright, let's get into the olive grove. We should be able to get one shot off. There we go. Nice. And reduced by 1. We killed one of them, guys. Looks like these guys are much more professional than the guys we were using at the Etzion block battle in our first stream. You know, those guys were basically civilians and militia units, but these actual trained army units are a lot better at getting off some shots. No effect, but I love the sound of those machine guns. You won't be able to cross that river without minor. I want to see what B3 says. Minor river is the thin hexide blue line. Ah, okay. So I'm guessing we probably have to do something about, you know, getting the engineers to build a bridge, something like that. Alright, let's grab everybody here. I'm going to stay put on that flank. But I will try to take out this machine gun. will destroy you. Oh. Wow, they actually reduced one of our Nagmash armored personnel carriers, guys. They are not kidding around. Nice shooting, and actually we killed one, and they retreated. Fire at them again, and we disrupted the unit. So this is the area he mentioned we can't cross without building a bridge, but we can, I guess, go around this way. So that should probably be our goal, I'm guessing. So let's go ahead and start moving these guys over. And actually, a lot of these guys still have the option to fire, I believe. Yeah, sure enough. Nice. That's right. Get out of here. Beautiful. Well, we're going to have to move up a bit. Fair enough. Alright guys, we are going to end the turn it over to the enemy, but not before we call in our support. So let's take a look. I don't think the wolf can attack this turn, but I definitely want to try and actually catch some of the enemy units here. Come on. Just stay put, guys. Please just stay put. We're going to drop everything on that spot. Absolutely everything. And of course, some of the shells are probably going to miss anyway. There's the enemy shells coming down. Keep your heads down, men. Be terrifying, of course, even when you're in an artillery attack and it's right next to you. That's absolutely terrifying, even if no one is killed. 4 of 16. There we go, one down. And unfortunately, they destroyed our Nagmash APC. That's really upsetting. I mean, we put it in a pretty dangerous position, but really, did they have to destroy it? That's not very nice. Oh wait, this is war, that's right. I forgot. Okay, hopefully we can start opening fire on those tanks this upcoming turn. Oh no, they're all gonna move out. Come on. Oh, that's not fair. Okay, we still... No, I thought that unit was gonna actually go into the strike zone. Well, hopefully we miss our shots and end up hitting them anyway. Alright, they've retaken that area, but I think we can take it back. I hope we can, anyway. There we go. Good shooting, guys. And once again, killed another one of their soldiers. Anytime it says reduced by 1, that's, of course, letting us know that a squad member in their squad has been, either wounded or killed. Okay, here we go. Too bad. I'm gonna start spreading these airstrikes out, or these, I should say these artillery strikes, not airstrikes. And actually, not a single one hit the area we called it in on anyway, so it wouldn't have worked out either way. Let's see if we can get this tank to start firing. Here we go. No, we're going to have to move into the olive grove. I don't like that. This is going to be very, very close combat. I'm going to stay put. At least for now, I'm going to stay right where I am. Let's get this machine gun to start firing. I'm hoping the enemy tanks actually move up themselves. We could try charging this area with our infantry unit if we have to, but I'm hoping it doesn't come to that. I'm actually hoping we can just force the enemy to retreat here. Wow, they are stubborn. Well, fair enough. Let's go for it. So we'll go for the assault here, and I'm also going to start moving these guys up individually, I think. Actually, it looks like they're all equally as slow through this terrain. Okay, so we can... I think we can move into this area this turn. No. So this might have to do with, of course, fording the river there. We can't do that. We're going to have to find... Well, I guess we're going to have to go across this way. Now, I wonder if there's an option to build a bridge. It's probably a little more advanced in the game. I'm sure there is, and I'm sure that we probably need engineers to do it. So I'm going to take these guys and head this way for now. And, of course, I'm going to try to attack this unit and wipe them out, retaking that point. Let's go for it. In fact, I can just go ahead and select both. Nice! Completely eliminated. Completely eliminated. Wonderful, guys. The Star of David flies again over here in Abu Sultan, and we'll keep moving up this way, wiping out these units, and hopefully garnering a victory here in time. Let's take a look. Really want to get some shots over there, but I'm anticipating that they're going to try to run away. Let's see what happens, though. Alright, so one shot there. One shot there. One shot there. One shot there. I mean, we're covering all the bases as far as I can see, right? Here we go, guys. Reinforcements have arrived. Now, this is for Side B, and I believe we're Side A, so that doesn't apply to us, unfortunately. No, we couldn't have done anything with that unit, and I don't think that attack's going to happen. Because they just killed 2 of our guys with artillery strikes there. Nicely done. Okay, Side B phase. And I am worried about those reinforcements, and look at that. Oh, our tanks are responding. They've got T-54s. T-54s, of course, are Russian tanks. And we got one group to retreat. What about the other group? No effect? Oh, what's this? Oh, they're going to get away, man. Wow, we actually killed a T-54, guys, with our infantry. We reduced by 1. I don't know how that happened. We'll have to take a look at the units our infantry's using. But we absolutely just killed a T-54. I don't know if the devs could comment on that. That's really cool. Maybe it's a weapon I didn't even take note of. Nice return fire, 1 down. And I think we can pretty much defend that settlement and not have to worry. Alright, let's see if these strikes come in properly this time. Okay, there's the reinforcements that the enemy called in. Okay, our turn. Ooh, that was pretty close. Okay, it's back to our phase, of course. Let's take a look here. Oh, thank you. So Crossroads is saying infantry carries laws, and and I don't know what the abbreviation stands for and stuff, so are deadly to tanks, but I do know that laws are essentially rockets that can pierce a tank's armor. So that's very, very cool, and maybe we can go ahead and just fully wipe them out. Now, I am scared because we do have an airstrike coming in, or not an airstrike, but an artillery strike, but we just got to try to withstand it. So let's fire at the T-54. No effect that first shot. Maybe a second shot will get him. And again, it's very hard to take out a T-54. I don't think our heavy machine gun is going to be able to do anything. So we'll fire at the Sager. No, we're going to have to wait. Fair enough. Ooh, I'm not sure I want to move up just to fire on that tank. Then again, gotta move these guys up anyway. Nice! Look at that, guys. Reduced by 1, and they retreated. Absolutely wonderful there. And let's try to use this tank to take out their T-54 here. Beautiful. Enemy is retreating once again, although we didn't manage to kill any of them. I do want to try and move our guys to that position. So he's not going to be able to move anymore this turn, and neither is this guy, and we're going to have to find a way to cross. So once again, we might have to go back around over here on the bridge. Luckily, I'm not going to have to face this problem during this particular stream, which makes me quite happy. Alright, let's go ahead and get into Abu Sultan properly. Just worried about that. And this is actually putting our guys in a very dangerous position, but you know, sometimes you just got to do what you've got to do. Now, guys, we are getting close to the end of this stream, and before we do, I wanted to show you another battle, and this one is going to be CERT, which, of course, will show you another commando-style battle that you can play in the game, but there are tons, and obviously, if I kept playing here, I'm not sure if I could actually win. The enemy has quite a few defenses, but I think we could probably overcome them. There are some battles out there in this game that are just impossible to win, are almost impossible to win, and you really have to think quite a lot to manage a victory. This was a really fun one, though, and I would definitely recommend it. So this one is called Into Africa, and once again, guys, keep in mind that in this game, you can actually download all of the modifications, a ton of modifications made by users and the developers alike, and play a ton of different missions. Just take a look here at the chat. Make sure you guys aren't burning the place down. Yes, I would uninstall a Rune. I would uninstall the old version. I think, yeah, B3 already actually might just answer that question, but that's definitely something you should do. An ATGM is an anti-tank guided missile. That one I know. Anti-tank guided missile. So it's basically a heat-seeking missile, I guess, that can sort of seek out enemy tanks. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let me quit this one. And I want to show you guys CERT. Let me pause that. Burns down chat. I was worried Musa would do that eventually. Okay, so let's go ahead. Operation Rhodes is another good one. Pretty much a sort of commando thing. Israeli assault on Shadwan Island during the war of attrition between Egypt and Israel. The assault on Shadwan Island had the aim of capturing Egyptian prisoners of war and to sabotage our radar post. This is a pretty good one as well. I might just go ahead and show you guys this one. We're not going to have time to go through the entire thing anyway, so I think we'll just go ahead and jump into this one. We can either take a look at this one or CERT. What do you guys think? Should we take a look at this one or CERT? We'll let the devs decide on this one. Oh, wow, Kalania. Yeah, it is a crazy world we live in, and they're pretty effective. I wouldn't want to be shot at by an ATGM if I was in any sort of armored vehicle. Yeah, I think that probably wouldn't be an ATGM, but that would be a, what's it called, a Javelin, perhaps. The ATGM would be used more for armor on the ground. CERT, right on, Crossroads. Alright, let's get down to CERT. So CERT is, of course, a move into Libya. Crisis in CERT, the prelude. Alright, let's go here. So this is, of course, when Colonel Gaddafi claimed the Gulf of Sidra as Libyan territorial waters and sunk a British merchant ship. So what the UK has to do was the UK wanted to, of course, get to Tripoli, storm the British embassy, and essentially try to get their people out, and also strike against Gaddafi's forces. So we're going to jump into this one, and of course there are many actual parts to the CERT mods. You can download multiple parts of it. I think there's like 3 or 4, and this is just the first, so this is part 1. But, of course, there's more and more. So, also over here, if you want a hot seat with a friend, you can also always go ahead and, you know, both do manual. I always find that really fun. In this case, we're going to be playing as side A, and we will click OK. Okay, Commander, Operation CERT is on. Your first task is to destroy the Libyan surface-to-air missile site near Yorkshire with the SAS teams already there. Once the SAM battery is out of play, and guys, by the way, you guys know what SAS stands for, right? Super Army Soldiers. If anybody's watched Extras, you'll know that quote. Once the SAM battery is out of play, the air assault can proceed immediately. Otherwise, they would need to approach in a more cautious manner, which takes time that we simply do not have. So, fair enough. Okay, we've pretty much got our orders, our marching orders. And now we want to take a look and find our men. This is a big, big area. Let's go ahead, and I think we're going to be here on the coast. Sure enough, that's where we are. And we've got our SAS teams. And no, SAS does not stand for Super Army Soldiers. I just think that sounds hilarious. I'm going to go ahead and try to fire at this radar unit. So we're going to have to move in here to actually start opening fire. But you guys can kind of see what you have to do here. This is one of the real crucial sort of, you know, special forces missions. There we go. Radar eliminated. Enemies returning fire on our SAS division. And we're going to have to move these guys forward to get any shots on the enemy. I like to keep our guys in separate areas. And, of course, we managed to get the mechanized unit to retreat. Beautiful. So as you can see, we landed in boats here, and this is basically a top-secret mission that you, of course, have to complete if you're playing this particular scenario. If you take a look over here, you can see there are a ton of Libyan units all over the place in CERT, so making it in here, to do anything or taking this particular area, it's a real challenge, and a fun one at that, but you really have to put your mind to it, put your mind to the task. And of course, the Libyans even have armor over here, so this can get pretty nasty pretty quickly. You have no actual air support or artillery support as far as I can tell, although I've only played a few turns into the mission itself. But once again, just an example, guys, of the many different missions you can play in this game. Everything from huge, massive infantry and tank battles to tiny recon missions where basically your job is to try and kill as many of the enemy as possible. Let's take a look here at the chat. Oh, very cool crossroads. Okay. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream, and I have certainly enjoyed the game. So, of course, I can officially announce that the game is definitely out. You can go and pick it up at any moment. I would highly recommend picking it up right now. Make sure to also go ahead and download all the available mods for the game, because why not? Go ahead, grab everything you can. There is so much content in this game. As you guys saw me going through the list earlier, it takes forever to get through the list of content. So it just gives you so much to do when you're actually playing. I highly, highly recommend getting it, and I've just been having a blast with this game. So I hope you guys had fun. I want to thank the developers once again for stopping by. It's been absolutely great to have you guys here answering questions and really just helping people understand what the product provides. I absolutely love it, and I can't wait to try out some new missions. Although I think I'm probably going to get away from this espionage mission because I'm not very, how should I put this, very roguish. I tend to make a lot of noise, and I'm sure that the entire Libyan army would be responding to the situation if I kept on playing. Anyway, guys, thank you again. It's been awesome to spend this time with you, and tomorrow we're going to be playing American Civil War II, Musso says. Very cool. So that should be fun. I haven't played American Civil War II in a while. As always, Musso's going to share some links with you guys. Please do stop by, subscribe, comment, have fun, etc. And keep on watching our streams as always. 72 viewers. I'm very, very happy that you guys stopped by. Thank you so much. Take care, guys. And this is Agrippa Maxentius signing out.